pushed forward into central midfield. There he is, the number 27. Left-sided defender on loan from Real Madrid. Good young player. It's good to see him available as well, because he limped off on Thursday against Atletico Madrid with what looked like a pretty serious injury. Fortunately, there was nothing in it. Especially good news for Rayo, looking at their injury list. For Valencia, looking at the injury, still no Diego Alves, Oban, Feguli, Gaia, Enzo and Javi Fuego are all missing for Gary Neville today. He's left the central defender Ardenoir out of his squad. A few comments made about that. Gary Neville saying not sending him any messages at all, but I think a message must be, you've got to pick up your game. Anyhow, comes out to Nacho, looking to swing that ball in a decent delivery. Not the most convincing clearance there by Santos. Out for a corner, there is Gary Neville. He would never have done that, would he? A few backroom changes at Valencia over the last week as well, just to, well, we'll just see what happens with this corner first. Flicked in at the near post, that'll be another corner. A bit more convincing that from Santos. They've reappointed Jesus Garcia Pitarch as their sporting director. That's sold short, and that's gone out for a Valencia throw. He was actually the man who was in charge of signings when Rafa Benitez had the little golden era at Valencia in 2003, 2004. Winning 2 leagues and the UEFA Cup. Currently in charge of the Alicante-based side Hércules. Well, president down in Alicante, further south down the coast. Hércules and Valencia used to be the vicious local rivalry. Although there is a bit more distance between the two cities than perhaps you'd imagine. Although Hércules now, say, battling down in the 3rd tier of Spanish football. So anyhow, Pitarch, will he be able to make things? That's a decent ball, and that is a good chance, and Miku hits the crossbar.
Fully matched.
Should have scored, former Valencia striker. But they haven't wasted much time in Mestalla to start whistling, have they? They got out of bed early, so they might as well start whistling earlier here, the Valencia supporters. Well, nicely worked move. Decent cross from the right, and Miku
first match fully
around the back of Mustafi. Timbarba with the ball. Should have done better. Hasn't scored this season, Miku. Saying that, they did draw 2-2 with Real Madrid that game that saw Rafael Benitez sacked as the Madrid boss. Florentino Perez, 2 weeks after Florentino Perez had basically given a long interview saying Rafa Benitez is not the problem, he is the solution. A long, detailed interview to defend Rafa Benitez. Hasn't spoken to the press since sacking him, which is interesting. Hasn't spoken to the press about the transfer ban that's been imposed on Real and Atletico Madrid either, over irregularities in the club's youth system. Very similar ban to that which Barcelona have just served, saying that Madrid have issued statements, of course, saying that they are completely in the right, they've done nothing wrong, and they will appeal. But of course they said that about the King's Cup as well, and guess who got expelled from the King's Cup? Rayo looking to play out from the back a little bit better. The pressure there from
fully matched
Valencia.
First match.
So 6 games in charge, and 13 minutes into the game it's 0-0, and the fans are singing for Gary Neville to go. Very impressive. Bear in mind, 3 days after they beat Granada 3-0 away from home in the Cup.
Fully matched.
Marucho in the Rayo dugout, the Rayo blunt instrument. First Angolan to play in the Barclays Premier League. But he wasn't particularly great success there. Valencia player down on the ground. It's Danilo Silva. Once again, though, Santi Mina looks to make something happen. Bright start from the Gallego.
First match. Fully matched.
Once again, Rayo, very open game so far. Josabed looks lively. Embarga. Chance 1-0 to Rayo! And it's Josabed once again who opens the scoring. Easily worked move. Marshmallow defending from Valencia. And the side from Madrid have gone in front. Josabed's 6th goal of the season. Very, very easy. Second top scorer behind Javi Guerra. Lovely goal, but once again, I got to say it was weak defending from Valencia. 15 minutes gone. And Rayo take the lead. Well, I think it's not going to help that.
Third fully match.
Just going to ramp
Fully
the pressure
matched.
up on the Valencia players. Every time a pass goes astray.
Fully matched. Fully matched. Fully matched.
Well, back to Juan Carlos, a fourth choice Rayo keeper, not had anything to do. Once again, the whistle's ringing out.
Fully matched. Fully matched.
Sent along.
Fully matched.
And here's another chance.
Fully
Once again,
matched.
Ryan has to come a long way out of his line very quickly, the Australian. It's surprising he was favoured over Jordi, who's Jaume Domenech, been one of the positives of Valencia this season, the youngster. Once again, Rayo cutting Valencia to pieces here. Now we've got a booking. Some fans telling me it was, they were singing Tebas Vete Ya, so Tebas go now against the president of the Football League. Sounded like
Fully
Neville to
matched.
me.
Fully matched. First match. Fully matched.
Two players still down on the floor. Nacho makes the interception. There's that. Is that Pablo or Josabed? In the end, referees played on. Rayo should have kicked the ball out. They've now got two players down injured. It's Miku.
Fully matched. Fully matched.
That's a wasted ball which goes out for a goal kick. To be fair, it's probably a foul by Mbarba, who goes down. And Miko gets clattered from behind.
Fully matched.
It's another blow pass here Rayo have already got. Already told about your injury list. Joel, Javi Guerra, well, he's suspended Javi Guerra, Cobeño, Tonio, Rata, Maya, Ebert and Chendong. So on the bench they've got Baena, Las Bebe, among others. Seven shots for Rayo for just a one of Valencia. If they can't kill this game off, Rayo, which has tended to be their problem, which is why they're second from bottom, they will be
fully
kicking
matched.
Themselves.
First match.
Oof. Well, the shot was wide. He just stops though, Parejo, doesn't he? Gary Neville and his brother Phil next to him. Fans singing Echele Huevos, which basically you could translate as give it some personality. Foul against Barragan.
Matt, fully matched. Fully matched.
Three minutes of injury time. Oh, it's the best chance perhaps they've had, but it was well cleared. Tito back to cover.
First match. Match, fully matched. First match, fully matched. Fully matched. Fully matched. First match.
Once again the ball given away. Matt Ryan's parried that one and makes a great save there. Still the danger.
Fully matched.
And again, triple save from Matt Ryan to save Valencia there. And down at the other end, how Rayo is that? Valencia moments after Matt Ryan makes a triple save, have got back on level terms. That came from absolutely nowhere after Rayo had another chance. It's a long ball. And brilliant, has to be said, it's a brilliant finish from Negredo. 3 Rayo defenders make a mess of it. It's Nacho, falls to Negredo, first time. Candidate for goal of the week. And how will that change things?
Fully matched.
Well, how very Rayo Vallecano. We said that they very rarely keep a clean sheet, and every week they seem to find new ways to concede goals. Obviously Juan Carlos was off his line expecting a back pass as his defenders looked as if they're going to have the ball under control.
First match.
Cracking finish from Alvaro Negredo. Is that the little bit of luck that Gary Neville needs? Barragan just nods it down.
Fully matched.
So we get a substitution. It's Santi Mina coming off. So the youngster, I think one of Valencia's most promising performers today. He's replaced by Piatti. The player's been around for for a long time, the diminutive Argentinian. Former joined Valencia after a couple of seasons at Almeria.
First match. Match.
Free kick for Rayo.
Match. Fully match. Match.
Hard to believe that he joined
Fully
Almeria in
match.
2008, Pablo Piatti. 3 seasons he was at Almeria, and this is his 5th at Valencia.
Fully matched. Fully
Challenge
matched.
there from
Fully matched.
Barragan. Rayo taking it quickly, and that is a very
First
disappointing effort.
match. Match.
Although it's deflected for a corner. Disappointing, and there 2-1 to Rayo. Diego Llorente, on loan from Real Madrid, takes advantage of once again some pretty poor defending to hook that ball into the back of the net. Look at it, just pulls back, loads of space, thank you very much. Rayo go back in front. So it's been a much more even second half, but you have to say, it's come probably when they were suffering the most they've suffered in the game.
Third match. Fully matched. Fully matched. Fully matched. Fully matched. First
Here's a
match.
chance.
Fully
Alcacer
matched.
equalises! Very typical Paco Alcacer goal. Hang on a second, is it legal? Is it going to stand? Don't think it is. Ooh, that's not offside. I think it's been ruled out though. Let's have a look. Yes, it has. That's a late flag from the linesman, and it's a wrong flag from the linesman. On such decisions, our job's won and lost. It's Alcacer.
Fully
defending very high up the field. Manucho. Matt Ryan makes another block. Oof. Collides with Baena. Bakali, and this is the equaliser for Alcacer. How could Rayo be caught so out of position, so late in the game? Valencia are level. Can they win it now? His 9th goal of the season. Bakali with the pass. Got to say the substitution's working. It's a missed clearance from Castro. Bakali whips it across, and again, could Rayo have defended that a bit better? Baena with
Fully
Las.
matched. Fully matched.
Llorente pickpocketed by
Fully
Andre Gomez.
matched.
Can they win it right at the depth? This time Castro makes a good block. Corner though, says Prieto Iglesias. Valencia have taken it quickly. Sent to the far post. It's Mustafi who controls. Danilo, goes a little bit further back. Pablo Piatti. Bakali to Piatti. Looks for the contact, the Argentinian. The referee's not having it. We'll take half a minute over this. How much will he allow? I would think he'll just allow this, the referee, and then blow the whistle. You never can tell, though. Anyhow, Nacho whips it in left-footed. Far post. Matt Ryan makes the claim. That is the last action of the game, as we thought. 4 minutes of injury time gone. Go away, says